As I was wondering what to talk about today, I saw a message from one of my followers who asked me to talk about an experience that I have had in my life that would illustrate kindness. So here it is. I was a teacher. I've been a teacher for many, many years, over 20 years. I was an art teacher. And at the beginning of every year, we were to look at the folders of the students that were going to be in our homeroom. And so we have an idea of what to expect. And I always refused to look at them because I didn't want my projection of what I expected based on what I read from other teachers to influence the student. So in my mind, every student came in as a perfect child, as a perfect student. And if I had any problems, then I had my way of making them feel good about themselves so that they would not feel that edge that they had to act out. Well, one of the students that came to me came in fighting that he didn't want to be in my class and he wouldn't sit down. And so I did the usual thing to offer him that, well, if you would like to calm down, I could let you pass out the papers. I gave him oh no, he wouldn't do that. And he was just, and I said, you've got to sit down. You must sit down. And of course he started fighting with me. So I held on to him. I wrapped my arms around him. He was kicking and he's scratching and he was just, of course we can't do that now, but I just held on to him. I just held on to him like he was the most wonderful child in the world. And I felt him soften and finally he just melted into my arms. And I never had any problem with him after that. But he was so starved for love. So there was an example of how kindness and love can have an amazing effect. So there's my story. Treat people with kindness and they will return you with kindness. So have a wonderful day.